a lot of it.
Okay, do you guys have anything from the rundown that you wanted to bring up and talk about?
Your mother.
It'd been nice to have it.
Yes.
My mother's dead, Chris, and she only had one leg in life. You got a fucking problem?
Feel good about yourself now?
My parents are dead. D-E-D.
I'm just kidding.
D-E-D.
I have no idea whether or not she's dead.
All right. We've been live for like a minute. So.
Oh, right on.
Wow.
And we're live.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Live with Zach's butt.
Live with Zach's butt.
That's actually what the name of the episode is called in Spreaker.
Yeah, not even a cameo so far.
His butt's being shy, you know.
If I was you, Zach, the next time I'm around Corinne, now that she knows you, I would keep my ass to the wall because she likes to crack the whip a little. She's got some stuff, and she might fuck you up next time.
Oh, no. I would never want to damage or impair the perfectness that is Zach's butt.
It's a nice thing to say. It's the nicest thing you would say to me ever.
Oh, you're welcome, Zach.
The thing is, like, Chris would be it'd be like the Secret Service man going, no, like that. No,
don't touch the butt!
Chris would be the cuckold husband.
I'd take one for the team.
They worship Zach's ass like the Mayan Jews worships those fucking maternity fucking statues.
It's true.
You're gonna get the Old Testament Jews after me, you know? The golden calf right here.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Trav Mamone of the By Any Means podcast. Join me every week as I talk to activists, bloggers, and podcasters about the intersections between social justice and humanism. Go to www.byanymeans.com, that's by spelled B-I, to listen to the podcast and read my blog. Besides, aren't we all a little bi-curious?
Okay, so gun owners pressure NRA over Ted Nugent's anti-Semitic rant. The National Rifle Association came under increasing pressure Tuesday to distance itself from longtime NRA board member Ted Nugent after he posted photos of prominent Jewish Americans who he claimed were really behind gun control. What the hell just happened? Okay.
Ted Nugent is a board member or something?
Of the NRA,
Yeah.
The photos are overlaid with Israeli flags and anti-Semitic labels. For instance, the image of late Senator Frank Lautenberg is captioned, "Gave Russian Jew immigrants your tax money," while former New York Mayor Bloomberg is tagged as Jew York City Mayor Mikey Bloomberg, nanny state troublemaker, and 9/11 Israeli agent. The post appeared on Aging Rockers' Facebook page on Monday. According to the Anti-Defamation League, the same hateful image has been circulating on anti-Semitic and neo-Nazi websites for some time. Nugent's post and his accompanying rant are now drawing greater attention to it. So on Monday, I guess it was last Monday or this Monday? I think it was this Monday.
It was some Monday sometime.
Okay, a post by Ted Nugent. "Know these punks. They hate freedom. They hate good over evil. They would deny us the basic human right to self-defense and to keep and bear arms, while many of them have tax-paid hired armed security. Know them well. Tell everyone with the number one. You know how evil they are. Let us raise maximum hell to shut them down."
Wow.
Soulless sheep to the slaughter, not me. Wait, did he say that?
What?
Zach had something to say.
Is he talking about Canadians?
Well, I don't think you would like it here because you can't. Well, first of all, we don't have any wild boars, but even if we did, you wouldn't be allowed to shoot them with a machine gun from a helicopter.
Well, that's true. He also posted a meme, I guess a meme post of Hitler. Back when I learned about the Holocaust in school, I remember thinking, how did Hitler get millions of people to follow along blindly and not fight back? Then I realized I'm watching my fellow Americans take the same path.
What a fucking cunt. Oh my god. I didn't even read that part earlier.
Well, has there ever been like I know that there's been some rock stars that have fucked up and like killed people or whatever, but has there ever been a celebrity that has gone like this right-wing crazy before? Like, I think he has to be the...
What a Cat Stevens? It's fucking crazy.
He just went to Islam.
I don't even...
Well, that's
It's
crazy.
just that this crazy right-wing stuff is, like, normal in America.
Oh,
Like, people talk about left-wing crazy, but it exists, but it's not mainstream. Like, right-wing crazy is just right-wing.
Left-wing crazy is
people
being...
listen to him.
Yeah. Left-wing crazy is being...
When you were
butthurt,
reading
but right-wing crazy can cause serious damage.
Mm-hmm.
when you were reading through that whole thing, Corinne, I was sitting here thinking, all right, Semitic this, liberal. The one thing that I did not hear him say, which was really surprising, is something about Islam or Muslims. Did I miss something?
I didn't read the whole...
In his stump speak.
I didn't read the whole article, but there was nothing mentioned of Islam in there.
That was like a director's cut.
Yeah, it's all fucking...
It's all about them damn Jews.
Yeah, the Jews and the Second Amendment and blah,
The
blah,
Jews
blah.
and the holy rollers and rock and rollers.
I know Trump has been talking crazy, but I don't think he actually believes most of the crap he's saying. Where Ted Nugent is like, he's like completely believes every word that he's saying.
You know you fucked up when the fucking NRA wants to distance itself from you.
Well, I mean, I think one of the things that people need to take into consideration too is not to allow them to boot him off the board. I don't think that's the right course. I think keeping him on the board is a great idea for our side.
Yeah.
Everybody has a right to express themselves, and even if it's garbage, they're still allowed to express themselves. But keeping him on the board makes this whole exercise in the NRA illegitimate and allows us to really do bang some nails into their coffin to get them from lobbying even stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by like mainstream opinions being normal is the NRA, which is like anytime somebody's like, let's have a little bit of, maybe you shouldn't have a clip with 200 bullets you can shoot in 3 seconds. No, we can't do that. That's against our rights. It's like, are you serious, people?
The worst is when they say,
defense. You don't need to shoot somebody so many times they disappear.
Yeah. It's worse to me when they say, oh, it's our God-given right. There's no guns in the Bible. What the fuck?
It would have been awesome if it did.
Yeah.
Corinne and I are...
We probably wouldn't have been here if that had been freaking...
But I mean, have you ever heard of the Constitution, even the Second Amendment, issuing the number of bullets or arms that you're allowed to receive? It said you can have and keep and bear arms, but it doesn't ever say that you can have a 45,000 round clip. Any of those specifications is not there. So yes, you should be able to control how many bullets people have. It doesn't make any sense not to.
Yeah.
Well, they wrote it when people had muskets.
Yeah, exactly. Muskets and those.
What's up, Johnny?
A well-trained rifle or musketeer probably could make about 4 well-aimed shots if he was really good. We're not talking about snipers here. We're talking about just a well-trained musketeer could make about 4 shots a minute, and that's someone that's like really good.
Well, back when it used to take countries 2 weeks to get their army from one side to the other, it would make sense with a double or three sides of your country on coastal line that if, your army's over here and the British or the Spanish invade from over here, that your citizens were armed. But now you have jets that are going to be there in minutes. You have drones. You don't need this bullshit.
Corinne and I are...
People always say you can't get rid of an amendment, but the whole freaking it's an amendment. That means that you already did something to the Constitution in the first place. You amended it. So why can you not amend the amendment?
Yeah, the one we had that got unamended was this one about beer.
Political will to amend it. That's the key. I mean, there's plenty of means to make changes to the Constitution. Just there needs to be consensus, and that's what it was designed to be like. It's supposed to be hard to do, right? So
yeah. Well, it makes sense that it's hard to do it because you wouldn't want them going in and amending shit like separation of church and state and all that bullshit.
Corinne and I are We're gun owners.
There kind of is.
The maximum.
America!
Yeah, America. The maximum.
You're in Florida, though. I mean, that says something.
Well, technically, I'm not a gun owner. They're his guns, but I have learned to shoot them because, well, I just feel like if there's going to be a gun around, I should know how to use it.
Yeah, and we don't have these like crazy 32 round fucking clips. The maximum that I have is like a 7 round clip.
But I'll kick somebody's ass with my fucking bow and arrows. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, has anybody ever gone hunting? Like, I mean, I'm an avid hunter, and I have yet to go. I bought a pack of 20 bullets for my rifle. I've yet to use them all.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And that's the thing, like with Nugent in a helicopter.
I'm actually.
Go ahead, Johnny.
I was going to say, I'm an 8-year veteran, both of the U.S. Marines and of the Army. You know how many times I've actually shot something that wasn't human? 0 times.
I shoot the fuck out of some paper targets.
And sometimes he even hits them.
I hate you, I want a divorce.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all know that's a lie.
what do you think needs to change in order for the NRA to not wield the power that it does in the U.S.?
Citizens United.
Citizens United, eh? Yeah.
Get rid of that fucking thing. Lobbyists, they should not have that much control over politicians.
Yeah, we have decided in America that corporations are more important than people. That's one of the reasons why we don't have universal health care, because it's like, it'll cost companies too much. Not, it's good for people. It's always that consideration. It's going to cost companies, and that's just the way it turns out to be. So, I don't know. I mean, once someone shut up a school and nothing changed in terms of laws, it's not a good thing.
Oh gosh, yeah. If Sandy Hook didn't force change, what will? I mean, just the images of these little small children dead. How does that not make change? I
guarantee you, if someone goes into Wall Street with a gun, their laws will be changed almost immediately.
They'll claim they were Muslim and they were just terrorists, so they need more guns to defend against them.
I actually don't believe that. Ronald Reagan was shot and the gun laws weren't changed. You had a president assassinated.
Yeah, but that's
in JFK.
I mean, the only Republicans like Kennedy, not Kennedy, but I mean Reagan. I mean, they tote him out even every year when they go every election cycle. He's like the guy that will not die. But I mean, Wall Street. Once somebody affects Wall Street, like the way I think Bernie Sanders could do if he ever gets into the presidency, you'll start seeing things change very dramatically. I think that's my hope, anyway.
Of course, the question is, if he does get elected, are we going to have the same situation as Obama? It's funny that the Republicans keep crying, take the country back. You have Congress, you have the House of Representatives, you have a lot of governorships and state legislators, so I don't know, you're taking the country back from yourself. Mm-hmm. So will he be able to, I don't know, because even Obama had to do some horse trading to get the health care we do have passed, so
Is that Johnny's ass?
Will Sanders do that?
Well, I mean...
He won't be able to do anything. He won't. Unlikely that he will be able to do anything, either Hillary or Bernie, with Congress and Congress being like it is. They're bent on obstructionism. I can't imagine.
Oh, kitty!
Look at the cat!
Special guest cat.
People need to get out and vote during those elections as well.
Oh, that's another thing, the voting system. God.
Well, there's going to be Senate, aren't there Senate and, House elections? It happens every 2 years, right? It alternates half, if I'm not mistaken.
I think one is 2 years, one is 6 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Senate 6 years, but it is kind of staggered.
But I'm talking about the whole voting, people getting out there to vote, because it's on a work day. It should be on a weekend day, or everybody should be required to be able to have off or a half day that day so they can go and vote. Or there should be multiple voting days.
Well, in Canada, you have 3 hours by law off of work to go and vote. So, I mean, I thought that was common with the United States, but I guess not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if you're down south,
Only for rich white folk. Ghetto